What's going on, guys? It's Toby here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be installing this E85 flex fuel sensor in my Whippled Camaro. So I guess this is going to be yet another little tutorial while we get this car ready to make big power, 1,000 wheel or 1,000 plus to the crank. So let's go ahead and do it. Purchased this off of Wildhammer Motorsports. It seems pretty simple. I'm just going to pull up the installation instructions, go along with it, and instruct you guys exactly how I do it. Now, if you're wondering why I'm missing that metal piece in the back, basically I took it out for more space when I do the port injection for this Whipple setup, because I am doing port injection from too high PSI. But anyways, that has nothing to do with this. Let's get started with installing this flex fuel sensor. To run through the contents in the box, we actually have the flex fuel sensor here. You do have to pin the ECU, I'm pretty sure. And then we have the order form and some stickers. So check this out. Wildhammer, and then you get a corn-fed sticker for obviously running E85. Believe it or not, this actually plumbs into your stock fuel line. So this is the entire assembly right here, but it'll come with this thread adapter on the end of it. Just unscrew it by moving counterclockwise, and then you're supposed to put it on your stock direct injection feed line. This is exactly how it goes. So you can see it goes behind the little ring, and then you just slide it, and then we'll take an open-ended wrench, I think it's a 5/8, and tighten that down. Sometimes I really despise working on cars. I was tightening down that portion that, you know, goes on the barb with a wrench, and guess what? It fell. So yeah, it disappeared into the shadow realm. I will probably never find that again. It's okay though. I have to set up the port injection lines tomorrow, so we have to do custom AN fittings. It doesn't go off of the feed line. It goes in line with the fuel rails, so we'll just have to get a new adapter tomorrow, but that doesn't mean that we can't set up everything else here. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just plug in this sensor and then get everything else wired and pin the ECU. Up here is to go to the passenger valve cover and take out the top right bolt. So I just took out the top right bolt, and we're gonna use this as a ground. It'll literally go right in here, and I'm gonna retorque it to spec. If you follow that evap sensor in the wires, it'll go down to here after you ground it on the driver's side valve cover. I'm trying to zoom in on the bolt, but basically it's literally that one right there next to your OEM catch can, and then you'll have a male and female connector for your evap solenoid. Make sure to plug those in, and we're pretty much ready here. So that's grounded. I think we need to pin the ECU next for this white wire. I'll find the lowest ECM connector, so that's the one that is closest to the cooling hoses from your stock radiator, and literally it's the lowest one. So you have 1, 2, 3, it's the third one on the bottom. You unplug it, and then now we're gonna pin it. I recommend that you guys pick up a picking tool like this one right here, so you can pick at both sides of the blue lock, and it comes off super easy. You guys shove that white wire through on number 38. You want to look on the instruction manual, but John's going to show you all exactly where it is.
This one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really simple. Just make sure you're orientated. There's only 4 ways. Oops, sorry, I gotta cuss that out.
Yeah, but
there's only 4 ways, but it's in.
And then once it gets in, it'll make a clicking noise, and that's how you'll know. So just locate it and then have it click in, and now you're all set and ready to go with this flex fuel sensor. Include either Wildhammer's like diagram, or I'll put my own because I just took a picture of it, and I'll like put a red dot of where you need to pin it. So we're just gonna reinstall this, you know, simple, same thing as uninstalling. Put the cover back on the back side of it, and then re-plug it back into the ECM. And then when we do the port injection on this thing tomorrow, I'll show you all how I tap into the line so you can see exactly how that's done. That's like the easiest part of this entire install though, and pretty much this is done. John here is just gonna plug it back in. We're also gonna zip tie any of those loose wires out of the way. We don't need that smacking the Whipple belt and causing some problems with the ECM connector. That would not be good. But yeah, it's pretty simple. There's the, oh wait, did we put the glue guard back on it? Yeah. I totally forgot that I had this extra flex fuel sensor because I was planning to do this a long time ago and make it myself, but I didn't end up doing it, and I just bought the full kit. Whatever. Anyways, I have a 3/8 quick connect, that is the size right here, to 6 AN, and basically you can place this on your stock direct injection feed line like I was showing earlier, and then you would just use some sort of AN, so like a 45 degree, and then use another quick connect. So 2 of these, and basically connect them with an AN connection. But what I'm doing, because I'm running port injection, and basically I need to ensure that the fuel is passed through both of the rails before going through the sensor, is I'm setting up my own custom fueling. So this will actually sit not here, but here after it travels through both of those fuel rails. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this install of the flex fuel sensor on the 6th gen Camaro. pretty simple stuff. I will link this down in the description below in case if you want to use this 3/8 quick connect on the back of there to AN to the sensor, and then you basically just plug this into your stock line. Really simple stuff. I have an NA setup, and I know I'm not trying to confuse all of you. I'm trying my best to explain this in the simplest terms possible. You would use this quick connect on the actual fitting, so the feed line, then we'd use an AN connection with another quick fitting, so another one of these to connect to here, and then you would attach your stock feed line to this barb right here and lock it down and then have it all plugged in. But I'm not doing that since I'm setting up my own fuel system. So on that note, if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.